What's going on? Alright. That's the old one. Okay, so that's...
And the thing that gets me is that the new model of this one, the building, everything is exactly the same size.
Yeah, oh, okay. Why not? Oh, that's different too.
But the amounts that it's like, okay, the amounts I'm paying, yeah, just.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, now we're on the other side too, which is like, it's just like, okay, we do a lot of stuff that fit in my laptop.
Huh. I wonder why they needed to do that.
Just
Alright.
like, seriously can't.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sure, we'll order a batch of oil and then send that to the guy and assemble and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
No problem.
So that's the thing, the MacBooks is a set size of what people have.
That's why I wanna go with, yeah,
The
like,
actual laptops, they come in all shapes and sizes.
which is why we're sticking to that. Like, we're not selling to people manufacturing.
Okay, that's.
Well, they can buy it, but we're actively telling people this has been tested with Mac. If you have a PC, it's YMC, and we also know that the 3
Why is it suddenly not...
So far so good?
Well, I can't seem to get it to stream on YouTube for some reason. I'm not sure why, but
What?
from Ecamm.
Okay. It is streaming right now. It says you're live. 3 minutes.
Yeah, but if you go on the YouTube, there's nothing. And if you go to YouTube Management, which is the YouTube Studio, it's also nothing. And it says it needs some of these things copied over, but I didn't see anywhere on Ecamm to copy these strings, the URL or the encoder. And I didn't see why it needed it.
It says you're live right now. It tells me right now that you're live. It says the live. Oh, no, sorry. That's the live.
Check that one, Tina. Should work then. Because normally it shows it here, right? So you can edit it and stuff.
Yeah, right now it says you're live. There's the top of your head and everything.
Well, I'll be... Okay. Well, I don't know why it's doing that.
But it looks frozen.
He was just sitting still for a while, but it's moving on my end.
Good. Okay. Well, that's all that matters.
Why is it moving for you, not for me?
Yeah, and I don't know why it's not working here.
It's
either.
altitude.
That's gonna be his go-to.
What's the average delay?
It's about 15 to 30 seconds.
15 seconds.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Just why don't you just log out, log back in or something?
Yeah, Ken, so the, USB hub
Mm-hmm.
hasn't been available since December 19th, which is quite a bit longer than normal.
Okay.
Currently, we're just 7 shy for 20.
All the other parts are here already?
No, we're held up with lenses.
And is that, what's the hold up on that?
So with the lens,
It's the limit.
it's the limit, it's one at a time. I like getting them from Amazon because Yodobashi charges me about 6,000 or 7,000 yen more per lens.
Yep.
So we need lenses and Stream Deck also, I can only order one at a time once we're cleared.
Go ahead and try to order one of the new ones, and it might fit exactly into these actually.
You want me to try one? Okay.
Yeah. If it doesn't, it'll be for the future one.
There we go. All right.
Be about 6,000
Sweet.
or 7,000
Is it
yen
4K?
more per lens.
No, this is the old one. It says
So
4K test.
we need lenses
Yeah, that's the one
and
we're doing.
Stream Deck
currently right now.
also, I can
It says
only order
9/11,
one at
we're
a
in
time
9
once we're
Scheduled for?
cleared.
Go ahead and try to order one of the new ones, and it might fit
That's okay.
exactly into
I'll put my hand there.
You want me to try one? Okay.
Yeah. If it doesn't, it'll be for the future one.
There we go. All right.
Be about 6,000
Sweet.
or 7,000
Is it
yen
4K?
more per lens.
No, this
Yeah.
is the old one. It says 4K. That's right now. Okay.
Yeah. Currently
I'll go
right
down.
now. Yep.
It says 9/11. Keep it going for like 10 minutes or so, and then we'll kill it.
Scheduled for?
Cleared.
Or
And
just keep it
order
running?
one of the new ones, and it might fit
That's okay.
exactly.
I'll put my hand
You
there.
want me to try one?
Oh, and let me get the. We want to change the camera out and have it run with the USB-A, right? That's what this is.
Yeah, I want to test that. Did you grab
These ones I
one
really,
of these cables?
I really despise, because of where this sits. Remember, it was a real pain. It sits like right there. Like,
The main reason we gotta test this though is moving forward,
yeah,
we're obviously gonna have to discontinue Canon at some point.
Yes.
So I wanna have as many options
Options,
as possible to
yeah.
power the whatever.
but
else
just
we can.
also moving forward, we need to really try to avoid getting a cable like this though. This needs to be either in the middle or at the top. But having it down here would really interfere.
Yeah, but you know, it's easy to extend these. Like USB extensions are really cheap.
That's true.
And it's
That's
power
true.
only, so connectivity is not gonna be big.
That is true. That is
Could you
true.
get me one of these Eltos?
Yep. Yep.
Thanks. Did you inventory on these yet? Like, do we have enough for?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, it's in stock.
Is it okay? Just, I really don't want to scratch. Oh, this is the old one. Never mind. Never mind. Scratch away. Yeah, we did do inventory. We have it.
Yep, somewhere.
Kitty, wanna?
But
So I guess the question is, do we have enough cables for all the boxes?
Yes.
We do.
Yes.
And how much more then? Like, is it
And we
exactly
do.
enough?
No, we
Because
have.
you're sending spares.
We have spares. Yeah, we have extra. We wrote it down. Yeah. I haven't transferred it to anything nice yet, so that cable there, we have 784 and we only need 248.
Okay.
The Ethernet cable, we have 70, we only need 49, and HDMI, we have 397 and we only need 118.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah, so we will have extra.
Okay. Good to know.
Mayday.
Yeah, okay, so as far as installing it and the placement of this going further out, it doesn't get in the way of anything, so.
It's good
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah.
So funny, every time I look at this, it feels, it is, isn't it? Doesn't, this whole, this PCB, it doesn't look, somehow it looks slanted like this, doesn't it?
It's, I think it's this card, when they put it in, it's not,
They pull it slightly to
Yeah.
go over that lip.
yeah, you can see it's not exactly flush.
But nothing's wobbling, so it's.
No,
Oh, so wait, this is the old one.
that's the old one.
The new one's pretty, exactly the same, except it's got the
It's
extension.
further out, yeah. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, I'll be right back. Do you need me for anything right this second?
Not right this second.
Okay, alright,
I just wanted to take a few notes.
Oh, no worries. مش مستعوزن ولا عنديش تعاون. تعاون.
Disapprove.
I disapprove. Do we want to switch to wood? Save some money?
I'm trying to use up,
It's not that cold. so-
yeah. Cause,
I mean, the whole house is
I have
nice.
to get the Gomi,
I mean, I got up at 5 o'clock this morning, went and took a shower,
I know,
and I didn't even,
I
yeah,
know,
it was
it's fine.
like,
It's like what you guys used to do in our home. If I have another coffee, do you prefer I use that, or, like, is there a preference? Does it make a difference? It's, and I thought I was imagining things, but the coffee is weaker here, and now I know why, it's because the temperature doesn't
Yes.
get as high.
Yep.
Like, one cup of coffee here doesn't do it for me.
Nope.
Like, but it's all clear. I'm not going crazy.
No.
What's your mom's name again after that?
Lily,
Lily? I'm gonna ask her a question. Lily. Do you know what temperature the water was in this house? And then what's the boiling temperature of water? Heat temperatures. Yeah, that's heat temperatures. So your coffee is gonna be a little bit weaker, your tea's gonna be weaker, but it will boil faster. I just calculated that this morning, so now, I thought I was going crazy, because every time I have coffee, I was like, it's just about the same. And now I know why. So, my brain has been unfucked.
have to do all of the cooking adjustments. Baking was
How about
fun.
like disinfect? I guess it already disinfects with alcohol, not wood. That used to be a thing. Boil your dishes.
Oh God. Well, that's why I have a dishwasher. Industrial one for the kitchen.
Look at this. This is like all the many versions of clasps I was trying to design to get the table to stick to the lid. It I don't know. It seems so simple, but it took so long to get to this solution.
Right?
Hinge design. Look, I realize there's another thing we could think about. Is still do the assembly here. Assembly shipping from here. But at a reduced cost because you're gonna get the boxes with everything except for the electronics. So literally they'd come in, you'd attach electronics and ship it. There's no assembly.
Much faster.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there could be like higher volume, lower per item cost type of
Well,
solution.
that's what we were talking about too. Yeah,
Potentially.
can bring the price down a little. Yeah.
I hired this lab in the US to buy a Pelican and crush the plastic,
Yeah, you were
try
saying.
to figure out the formula.
Yeah.
They got it,
Oh,
Okay.
but then the factory in China said they can't get half the ingredients.
Oh,
So they're sending me new prototypes of this,
Okay.
but they said they have a hardening coat of paint from the outside,
Okay.
which is
Oh.
gonna make it more scratch resistant, so.
Can they put a clear coat on
No,
this
that-
as well?
that's a
This
different
is a different
company.
factory.
Oh, different factor.
But why would you want a clear coat on this? Cause this
Just keep
this
it
is,
from scratching.
but this is matte.
It scratches real fast. That's why, like,
I don't want
I make
gloss.
I make it a habit of constantly putting.
When you
something
say
underneath.
scratch, what you're saying scuff, right?
No,
Like you can see the metal.
Like, yeah, it can scratch.
Show me.
Like the one that came back from the one that got returned.
Dave? Dave Chua.
Efret.
Yeah,
what
the
was
one that
the doctor.
She sent it back.
She didn't, but
FedEx.
FedEx did because it took too long to process through,
Yeah.
so it got sent
But
back.
she eventually got it, right?
Yeah, she
Yes,
yeah.
we sent her a new one, but what happened was, because we were using that foam before,
White one.
that foam
Yeah.
sheet, that white sheet, and when it came back, it had actually
Rub
dug
marks.
through, and it started rubbing through. I've actually got it. I can show you.
You definitely want it to have a matte look, but paint needs to be a little harder than it is.
It was this one.
Yeah. So these are scuff marks. You're not saying metal.
True, but
So I just want to be super clear. The
Okay.
terms we use are important. If you say
Okay.
scratch, that means I'm saying metal, right? Scuff means
so
that
that's just a scuff. That's not.
that's a scuff, not a
Okay.
scratch.
Alright.
And there's a difference. And those
Okay.
are scuffs, right?
Okay.
So I understand scuffs are also a thing. And
Yeah.
they it's not like they don't matter.
Because I can't buff them out.
You can't, right?
No.
You tried? Use compound?
I didn't use compound yet. I could use compound.
Okay, look, I'll explain my thinking around this. Number one, the matte finish is pretty important to me
Yes.
because it's non-reflective and it
Yes.
just has a premium look to it.
Yes.
Now, it getting scratched up is kind of like someone buying, Louboutinis, right?
Oh,
They're expected to scratch.
true.
It's like you don't buy a Lambo because it doesn't scratch.
True.
You buy it because it's this delicate machine.
True.
Now, that's one factor, but the other factor is this. The reason it's scratching is not because of this coating.
Okay.
The reason it's scratching is because we have metal parts touching metal parts.
Yes.
And the solution is not changing the look of this.
Okay.
It's actually protecting the metal corners from touching metal corners.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
That's
that
why
goes for the camera and the lights. Those are
Yes.
the main moving parts.
the lights are what did this.
Yes.
Yeah.
So having a rubberized corners would completely solve that issue.
It would.
Or having a semi-permanent cover
Yeah.
like a mouse pad
Yeah.
that fits on it that's
Yeah.
printed could also solve it.
Well, that's why when Junaid and I were talking, that's why we decided to try this stuff, and this stuff works really well. It doesn't leak through at all.
Yeah. I saw the template you made it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I could order a bunch of that stuff
But the
and have
thing
it
is,
pre-cut.
will the customer, you know, it's up to the customer, right? Like, so far, I get the feeling that when they arrive, the customer just takes that and throws it away, and then.
But if
they
it's
don't-
if it's really nicely cut, they might keep it
Right?
with, you know, the little.
I'm hoping so. With the white, they definitely threw it away, you could tell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because that just
But
looks
with
like.
this one, because it's thicker material and better material, maybe they will keep it. It's possible.
If it had like, at one point you were talking about putting the guide there, like left light here, right light here,
Yeah,
camera here,
print it.
then it would look like you need to kind of keep it.
Yeah, I seriously thought about printing it right onto the metal,
Mhm.
onto the tabletop, but when I looked at it, it just looked really tacky.
Okay.
I mean, you could kind of give it like a Star Wars look, but then I'm just like, no, that's too geeky, nerdy.
Dude, Star Wars, yeah.
You know, with the outline.
Yeah. You
Text
can
and
even
everything.
print an R2D2 on
That would be for a special edition.
it.
By the way, I got invited to exhibit at AVN Awards.
Oh,
You know what that is, right?
When are you going?
You know AVN?
ABN is the, I don't actually know that one.
no,
You would know.
yeah, it's, I forget what it stands for though. What does that stand for?
You guys have no idea.
No,
Because otherwise you'd be
A
smiling
lot-
really big. If
a
you
lot
knew.
going through my head.
It's
Spell
adult
it.
video. It's like
It's,
Oscars for adult video.
Yeah, it's the porn,
Yeah.
yeah,
Porn convention. pretty
yeah,
much.
the porn convention. In
And
Vegas.
I don't know.
It's in Vegas, right?
In Vegas.
They do it in all parts.
Okay.
Vegas is the biggest one.
I know the one, yeah, I'm familiar with the
But-
Vegas.
But basically, it's like I'd be selling this to OnlyFans girls. These girls that are making
Yes.
about $300,000 to $800,000 a
Yes,
month.
yes.
And I
Yes.
don't know. I don't
Really?
know. Like I know that I could sell a fuck ton of these,
Yeah,
but I also don't know if I want my brand there.
right.
So I might have just a new logo printed, and made it cast the cases with pink plastic, and sell it.
Have a
That's a
pink
good
version.
idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it'll be Go Box Pink instead of Go Box Studio.
Cause I'm not sure, that's a good point, like,
What,
My brand
why
position is
would they?
Go Box Studio being flashed on, on the porn site is,
no. It's more like if people start googling Go Box Studio, then
Yeah.
they see it on a bunch of porn sites.
yeah,
That could turn them off from becoming investors.
Exactly.
that's true.
But why would they use,
Oh, but
They
many times they go on location. That like they'll go to
Yeah,
they'll go
hotels.
To, they'll go to hotels. There's some girls that actually travel around the world.
Yeah.
And they go and they pick up guys and you know, et cetera, and that's their niche. That's their thing. So it does make sense
yeah,
that
but
some
the
would want-
camera is like really stationary there.
yeah, a lot of
Yeah.
most of them are webcam girls.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
So I'm weighing my options here, whether
And
to do it.
And OnlyFans actually, there's a huge spectrum. Some of them don't even consider themselves porn stars. Like they'll just like talk and chat, and some of them even just like send foot pictures. And I mean, some of these
Foot pictures
girls,
are pretty popular.
some of these girls make shit ton just sending foot pictures. That's all they do. This one girl, she was interviewed.
That's
She's like, yeah, my
interesting.
ex-boyfriend didn't know this, but he had really feminine feet, and so she would take pictures of his feet when he was sleeping, and she would use his feet and make
Oh my
money off
God.
of his feet.
That's so terrible.
Oh yeah, no, she was making 600.
There's this one girl who's making about $1 million a year right now, and she's
Damn.
actually she is a firefighter, and nobody knows her true identity, but she's shown enough that everybody believes that she's actually a firefighter, and all she has is a webcam under her desk pointing at her feet live, so it's a live stream all day every day when she's working, and she makes so much. Nobody knows who she is. Nobody's seen her face.
That's
They've only ever seen her
insane.
feet, and people pay to see a live feed of her feet.
Yep.
And I'm like, that's pretty awesome. Like,
Yeah.
like nobody's gonna call, oh, you're the porn star. Like nobody even knows.
Yeah.
Right?
Nobody knows.
Yeah.
So then she does, like kinky stuff with her feet, but you only ever see her feet.
Yeah.
That
I
is
can
very
imagine like what,
interesting.
like rubbing lotion or something, like you know.
I don't know what the kinky stuff with feet means, but yeah, no, it makes sense to me from what I've seen. Yeah.
Why are humans so weird? It's so weird.
So yo, people are turned on by body parts. It's just another body part.
It's a fetish.
Breasts,
People have all kinds of
But
fetish.
like a lot of people
Right?
make money just
Faces.
eating all day. People like to watch
But-
people.
Yes, but that's not a sexual term generally.
No,
It's not.
but it is a fetish.
We're talking about what do you call it? Bao right? No.
No, it's something else.
Yeah, it's
There's also like people like to hear sounds.
yeah, ASMR. That one's not real.
That
That's
one I get.
it actually is a new part of the brain that wasn't really discovered until recently that gets activated from that.
The ASMR.
Sorry guys, I'm just sketching out the new plans for this, so then I could go home and actually program it in.
But yeah, that'd be
Oh, owls.
You seen
I love owls.
maybe you need a separate company.
I haven't seen this.
It'll be the same
particular
company
one,
but
though.
different brand. Like, I
I've
don't
seen
have,
him before.
so I could create a different brand line, a different website.
Right.
Oh, that's so good.
It just face plants.
Because he just woke up from anesthesia.
Oh really? So it's still kind of half
It's
asleep.
still kind of
Oh,
woozy.
no,
and he's
poor
like
guy.
bunk.
Like a
And
dog.
he's like, how dare you? Like the way he looks back at him.
Yeah,
How
like-
dare you do that to me? It looks like you got bumblefoot or something. Yes.
Oh yeah, it had something done
Yeah.
with his feet.
Yeah, it happens to like chickens and stuff, and owls, the birds that are on their feet all the time, they get warts or,
Okay.
like, on their
Okay.
feet, so they have to be treated for that. But yeah, I thought that was
That was funny. You didn't I didn't expect that. It was total face plant. Wow.
I mean, it is a mobile device, so anybody
Yeah, that's
can
cool.
use it for any.
I thought you were talking about
Purpose.
owl.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
no,
Mobile
shit,
device.
yeah, our brains go all over the
Yeah,
place.
awesome. Okay,
Oh
It's so cute. that's the size of the mealworms that we use. This is a bug. Isn't it?
That is so. They are so.
Apparently they're as smart as 5-year-olds,
They are intelligent.
but their emotional capacity is like 2-year-olds, so
The
they're
2-year-old,
basically
yeah,
brats.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
They're basically,
Basically, they're just brats.
Oh my God.
Like I've heard stories like I have to become friends with him so that I can take him out of the cage to weigh him every day, right?
Mhm.
But there's this other bird. We have a blue and gold macaw.
Oh,
like those big
beautiful.
ones. Yeah. But so he gets jealous if
Okay.
you spend too much time with the macaw. So I've heard a story like one of my senpais, they were friends with him. But then one morning they didn't say good morning to him and they said good morning to the macaw. So then he just didn't like them anymore because of that. 'cause
Really?
He held a
It
grudge.
held a grudge?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
wow.
holds grudges and he watches you.
What was that? There was a bird, what was it, a macaw? At the Matsumoto Animal
Oh
Park?
yeah, you told me about it, the one that
And
like
every time she would go, he would just like instantly fly there and just start talking with her instantly.
Yeah, because he had it imprinted on me.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like as I was approaching,
Mhm.
they'd be like, "I love you, I love you, I love you," because I taught them to say that.
Yeah. That's cute. No, oh man, if I could, I'd have owls and birds and
Yeah.
all sorts of
When we
creatures
first
here.
moved here, this place was a zoo.
Oh wow.
Yeah, we had birds flying around. We had
Like
several.
inside?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, we had budgies that we.
Yeah, there was a pair. There was 2 budgies, and I had three fish tanks. We had 2 dogs.
Wow.
Yeah.
The cat came, and then I was like,
And
"That's
then,
it."
Yeah, and then we did a rescue for this kitten one time. Yeah. Yeah.
You should get snakes and rats to complete the food cycle.
Plus, she hates snakes.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Wow.
She hates snakes. I want to
There's
get a, I wanna
plenty
get a lizard,
outside.
though. I want to
Lizards.
get like a cool lizard.
Iguana.
Maybe not an
Iguana?
iguana. And
You saw our iguana, right?
Yeah.
I don't recommend an
They're
It's-
pretty
iguana.
big.
The thing is, all those other animals, they get influenza very easily here because of the cold. We can't keep everything heated long enough.
Yeah. bird flu
Yeah,
is
but
very
then-
scary.
You have, you just put it in a glass enclosure and put a heater in there.
I don't know. I wouldn't recommend it in iguana. They're
Up here is tough, yeah.
This
and
is-
like what we do with our iguana is when it's sunny, we let her out on the veranda. But I don't think you can really do that here.
Yeah,
It's true. Ours is very nicely enclosed.
Yeah, and ours gets into places. She likes licking dust off the floor when she's hungry, which is very dumb and stupid.
Well,
and
they
she
eat
also
dirt.
and she's also remember the taste of cat food. So every time she sees cat food, she goes straight for the cat food. But the problem with cat food is it can
Got too much
literally
protein.
break down her organs.
Oh
But she
my
doesn't
God.
know that, and she just likes the taste. So then she goes straight. for
Wait,
the
you
cat
guys
food.
still have your iguana?
Yeah, we
Oh
still
yeah,
have
yeah,
it.
they know, yeah.
She's
Easy.
Hey Dave, have a look at this. Let me know your thoughts. So this is the cross section profile, right? So
We've had it for over 10 years
What's-
now.
so we
Not
have a
yet.
piece of metal come up like this. So
I just
it'll be
think
right
up
behind.
here
Okay,
the
so this is
climate's
gonna
pretty
be-
it's not
harsh.
good.
In the back.
So this would be eliminated, right?
The same
This-
with the
Maybe
parts.
it's like it's an
And then
enclosed like
this
bearded dragon or
is gonna
something. If you
be
could get
that-
like a
that
proper
level.
Right.
So
thing
it'll
with a
be thing
heater
that
and a
comes up
basking
that
light and all
forks
that, I
left.
think that would be
But
awesome.
then it
So
takes up
just enough for this
space.
And then you would need to have
Come on,
vents and
right?
all
Now-
that stuff.
Yeah.
This
Right,
little
so
section
like,
here
Okay, guys, we either
would be
live here in this very expensive
Like-
house, or we make money here.
that piece of metal comes here,
One or
and
the
then
other.
it's gonna angle up at 45,
So,
same angle as
like-
this
Okay.
right here.
Basically,
So what it's doing is it's kind of
since we
protecting this
moved
cord.
in,
Okay.
it's just been
And it's
about
also gonna be the finger pull.
reclaiming each room to make it a money making
So
space.
then
Mm.
basically, like if I this
But
is just
yeah,
flush against
no.
the edge there, then the piece of metal would
When
come where the hole
Twenty
starts.
twenty first happened, it was
So
like,
this whole thing
okay
is
guys, we
underneath
still
has a
had the
piece of metal.
playground out
Got
there,
it.
it's like,
Push back,
and no one
and then
was using it, it's like, let's
And
make that
then-
into a glorified
so
chicken
piece
and
of like
rabbit coop.
this
And
part's
we'll have
bent,
fresh eggs and fresh meat.
so then you got this kind of
Nice.
T-shape.
I was like,
Now,
yeah, the
how
customers
does
can come
this
and
By
go.
rabbits,
how does
though.
this translate
Me.
into the podcast
for
version
me?
where you won't
Yeah.
use the like
It's special rabbits for
Good
them.
point.
Oh yeah, they have the Japanese
So maybe that
white
should be a
rabbits,
separate
right? The big ones.
Exactly.
so it'll be
I
like
learned
two,
about this.
two separate ones of these.
And that was like, and we can
We'll
get some
keep- we'll keep
goats.
some like
Or-
this for podcast.
Or I
version.
could just have,
So my
make it so that
my
there's
dad
just two
has
screws
hatake,
That's true.
And then,
his
like, they
neighbor
could just
has
attach.
2 goats.
on top
Oh,
of
wow.
this.
So I
Just
Yours
like
are
this,
I
really
just
good
drill
at
2
the end of the
screws in there
season
and
to
Too small.
like get some
Yeah.
other company.
instead of trying to drill a big hole for the
Yeah.
cables.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah, I
Good
can
point.
do that.
So I should make it.
Yeah,
Here
it's
we
compatible
can,
with and-
like in
Goats is-
Inaka, you can rent them.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they
Yeah.
For
look,
milk or
well,
Oh, I
They
like it.
actually
It works. We just gotta
look
figure
for
out the
people
podcast version, but it works. Yeah.
to
I
take
like
care of their goats
Oh.
until
Could you give me
it's
a
time for
stream
them
deck?
to
Is there one?
it. Sure.
Thank you.
Just wanna check.
It's really weird, they don't eat goat meat like in other
Yeah.
countries.
I never.
Other countries besides what?
I never really heard. hear
Goat
much
meat,
of
like in Japan, they don't eat goat meat.
Of course we do.
Not as much
Not-
as other.
Not
much
like
as-
as commonly.
Yeah. It's
Well,
not
goats
really
are like the poor man's cow, is what everybody says. You
Yeah.
know, less
I've never
milk,
had goat
less meat,
before, I don't think.
but you know, it do the trick.
Yeah.
But they,
Like they eat sheep more than goat.
oh yeah. Well, goat is much more gamey. People don't like that shit. That's
I've
probably.
never had goat meat. I don't think.
Also, how does it translate into, you were saying before with the new design, with the new Stream Deck, you wanna do it
This was
different?
gonna get built on the new one.
Conversation jumps
Yeah.
back and forth all the time. The school that I was teaching at,
Mhm.
the 3rd graders had goats. Where they're
Elementary
like,
school or
yeah, the
third
elementary
grade
school. It was, you know, like you have, each grade has, you know, 5th graders usually do rice and 1st graders have this and.
I never got to do the rice. I've always wanted to do it, but
I
we
guess
moved
so.
schools. And the thing is, in one school it was in this grade, and in another school it was in another grade.
So
So
you
I
missed
moved
it?
Yes, I missed it. And then I
Oh.
danced the same dance at Undokai twice because it was the same thing.
Undokai twice is insane.
Same dance. You know Soramushi?
Yeah.
I did that twice.
Oh my god. Let's see, what month do we give away the goats? I'm gonna guess it's recent, yes, somewhere around here. Okay, let's see.
Are you still planning on doing the chicken and rabbit thing?
Maybe, I don't know. Thinking
That
about
would
it.
be cool. And also
Well-
chickens are meat too. So.
The problem about, I was like, yeah, so the customers, they can come and they can do the petting zoo, and then they're like, oh, dinner was so delicious, that's what you petted earlier today.
Or
I mean-
they'll come back and then be like, oh, where's all the chickens? We ate them.
Well, I don't think you would eat all of them, but yeah. The thing with chickens is like you get the females and
Mhm.
like yeah. I bet the males would be some dirt cheap because they just maybe
Oh.
killed them all.
If I
On the last day.
if I make a chicken coop, I can get chickens tomorrow. 'Cause
Oh, really?
I've got friends that raise them and breed them. Yeah. So,
We have a couple of chickens at school. They're so cute.
yeah.
We keep them for like not for eggs or anything. We just keep them
Mm-hmm.
to take care of them. But one of them is a Dino Chabo. They're like a show chicken kind of. So cute.
Is
They
it
actually-
gray?
No.
Is it the small black ones?
They're the small. It's a
Oh,
female
okay.
one of this. She's like this small.
Okay.
Her name is Shiwasu. She's so adorable. She's like one of the cutest chickens I've ever seen. And we have a Hakushoku Rebu. You know that?
I think I want to get a different kind of cable.
Now that angle's down, so to the left or right. Yeah, I found somewhere. There it is.
A
We
different
have
cable?
Yeah, those.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Male one of
see
these.
if they have them.
The
USB-C
he's
cable
so he's
instead
got
of
an
elbowing
injury in his
backwards.
leg,
it needs to elbow.
and it's
Oh.
like getting
Oh.
infected and all that.
Because
And he's really
the
old.
direction this is
Yeah.
gonna go. Is,
And his
like that's a big.
what do you call
the other
red
one's
thing?
Flipping it the other way
Yeah.
probably gets in the way of the
It's
arm.
a crest.
What?
Oh,
It
no,
looks-
the
it looks-
cable,
it looks
yeah.
like-
crust?
The cable.
This looks plain ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, crest. His crest gets all dry in the winter, so we have to rub baby oil on it,
Oh
and
my
it's really cute. So we take him in and we rub baby oil on it. We also have one of these. I've never seen one until I came to school. You know what it
What
is?
is that?
It's a Patagonian hare.
Hmm.
It's called a Mara, and it's actually really cool. This is the guy.
Oh my goodness.
He gets all
yeah.
dried in the.
Looks like
winter.
Sema or something.
It's
Poor
just
baby.
dead skin taking off.
I should give you this. Oh, no, I don't have it anymore. That is a bummer.
Yeah, this is him. His name is Chocobo.
Oh, cute.
Isn't he cute?
Yeah, that is cute.
He's so cute.
I'm gonna switch to the A cable now
Okay.
and see how that runs.
Yeah. Thank you. Look, this is what I'm talking about. I need that angle. But
Oh, yep. I see what you're saying. Yep. Okay.
So
All right. Let's pause this.
just up from here, there's the agricultural school. And
hey, look at this.
they keep cows, goats. They
Would
have
this
one
make more
farm, they
sense
keep their own milk.
for the road? Plug so we could.